Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping back by. I am Tia, and today we are reviewing a product that I am really excited to talk about, both the pros and the cons, and give you some ideas for the best way to use this. And I want to hear, of course, if you have already used it and what your thoughts are. So the product we're talking about is the LYS Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum, which has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So let's see, a few weeks ago, I did a haul for LYS's products. I bought foundation, blush. I talked about the bronzer a little bit that I got from the Bean Box previously. Um, and I got this and the lip oil. So at this point, you can look overhead. You'll see the video for the original mention of this product. But I told you all in that video, I absolutely had to do a separate video for this because of skincare. You need time to use it, and I didn't want to get too far off topic when it comes to the haul items. So this has its own video, which is what you're watching now. Now, I love a good serum. I'm heavy-handed. I'll apply serums all day long. I love them. As you can see, I have already used more than half of this serum. I'm at about 55, 60%, something like that. And I bought it about a month and a half ago. I am heavy-handed. I use a full dropper every single time to my face and down my neck. Actually, that's not a full dropper. Here we go. That's what I use. And the website recommends that you only use 2 or 3 drops for your face, but I do what I want. And so I apply a lot of it. Here is what you need to know. If you go by the website's directions, the next few sentences may not apply to you. If you do what you want, like me, and you use a full dropper on your face and neck, let it dry down a little bit before you put another serum on or cream on with it. Otherwise, your products will pill and they will absolutely look kind of ghastly on your face. You won't lose the effectiveness, of course. If you are doing this overnight, it may not be a big deal, but if it's the daytime and you have to go out and face people and little bits of product are all over your skin, may not be so appealing even if you've got half of your face covered with the mask. That being said, I did like the way it applies, and let me show you. It is a typical serum texture, not very thick. It's not a super thick serum. It is not sticky at all on the skin. I applied it to my hand earlier, but I'm going to reapply it for the sake of demonstration. And I only applied it earlier because I tried filming this earlier. You all know what I do, okay? So that's actually what you're supposed to apply to your face, that little dropper that I just did, just a drop. And it could absolutely cover your face well, but I'm extra, so I apply the whole dropper full over my face. As you can see, it absolutely does what it says, glowing, hydrating skin, and it does feel very hydrated. My fingers they don't feel tacky at all. It feels like a normal texture serum where it's not sticky, but of course, you have product on. But that's what your skin looks like, and I'm going to compare it to my other hand, which I just washed not very long before I started the video, but before I put that first drop on for the last filming. Anyway, so let's do side by side. You can see definitely more shine and more hydration appearing over here. Now, let's talk about what I consider a con, but I think most people probably don't care about this. And it's not a reason to not buy it. I just want to give you full disclosure on an issue that I have, not just with this product, but a lot of products that have actives. When you include an active in your product, I personally, and probably a small subset of people who buy products, we like to know percentages. You all watched the one I did a while ago about the niacinamide. I believe it was by Pacifica. I will put that niacinamide, it was like Niacinamide Showdown, something like that. I will put that video overhead right about here. I love niacinamide, and I like to know the percentage of it in whatever solution I'm using. I feel the same way about hyaluronic acid, and I was not sure if manufacturers regularly put the percentages. So I went to the Ordinary, Decium.com. I looked at their hyaluronic acid products, and sure enough, they had the percentages listed. This, I looked on the website. Of course, I have the box here. Yeah, it's not on the box. It's not on the website. I don't know what the percentages are. So I can't compare it active for active against any other product, which is a problem. How do I know whether a certain percentage is effective or if it's overkill if there is no percentage to use as a metric? The second thing, which is very common, but I still don't really care for it, is that vitamin C products have to be stored a certain way because vitamin C, and you can correct me if I'm wrong anywhere in the comments, vitamin C, I believe, is heat and light sensitive, and also oxygen sensitive too. It's an antioxidant, but it works against oxygen, but it's still sensitive to oxygen. If that makes any sense, probably not. But I know that heat, air, sun can compromise the efficacy of vitamin C. If you have vitamin C, it is typically stored in a light proof container, something that is completely opaque or that is dark so that sun cannot affect it. This is a completely clear jar, which makes me think maybe the vitamin C in here is not in its most concentrated and most effective form. Again, I'm not a scientist and I'm not an esthetician. I'm not any kind of skin expert or chemical expert, though I am working on it. That being said, that is concerning to me because it's listed as one of the actives, yet everything about the delivery method would imply to me that this particular active, the vitamin C, is not at a high enough or effective enough level to do the kind of skin repairs that vitamin C can do when it's at its optimal packaging and its optimal delivery method. So that being said, I say all that to say this. The actives in here are not a good enough reason for me to purchase it on their own. Like, just because it has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C does not mean that this is the best way of getting those two ingredients. That being said, it is a lovely serum, and serums, of course, they deliver actives, but they also offer moisture retention for skin. So any serum that isn't dehydrating, or that any serum that helps preserve moisture in your skin, has value. So for me, something like this, I'm feeling the back of my hand. My hand feels soft, definitely softer and more moisturized than this hand that did not have serum on it. You can even hear the difference, which I don't think my phone camera's picking up on it, but I can hear it. This feels a lot softer and feels a lot more hydrated than this side. So strictly for hydration purposes, this is good, though I cannot tell you how much of the actives can be attributed to, or how much of the hydration can be attributed to the actives. I know I'll get it out eventually, simply because I don't know the percentage of actives. I don't know if this is the best delivery for at least one of the actives. I know nothing because the website tells me nothing other than these two things are included. And this is a very common marketing strategy for many skincare companies. They tell you these ingredients are included, and they absolutely include them because they don't want it to be said that they lied to customers, but without knowing the percentage or knowing if it's the best way to deliver an active to your skin, you have no idea of knowing how well the product works based on the ingredients included. So that's that. That being said, would I use it again? It is a very nice serum. I will completely use this jar up. Will I buy it again? Not sure. I'm not sure. One thing I will say, if you have a question about actives in any product, contact the manufacturer. I did not contact LYS Beauty about that. If it was pressing, I would have contacted them, but it simply wasn't important enough to ask. I just noted it and I'm just sharing that with you here. But if you are really curious about the product and if you want to buy it and you find that knowing the percentage of actives is very important for you, absolutely reach out to them and ask. But other than that, is it a good serum? Yeah, it does exactly what it says it's going to do, which is glow and hydrate. It does both. It does seem to brighten the skin up a little bit, at least when it's first applied. You see it's this lovely peach color, so it's not going to give you a gray cast because it's not clear and it's not cool. So if you have warmer skin, this is perfect. But even somebody who has cooler skin like me, even though it doesn't look like it right now, my skin is cool. When I apply it, I don't notice it giving me any kind of weird hue to my skin. So I like that a lot. So that's that. That's the LYS Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum. Have you used it? What do you think of it? Do you have any products that are comparable? If you have used this and can compare it to something else, let me know. I'd love to hear all about it. Until the next time, I have some more reviews coming and more things coming. So I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.